Okay, guys, we are starting the Hangout, and we're just going to wait another couple of seconds here to have some more people come on. Um, Alan is on the line with me. He is RBC's social media manager, and we have a really great presentation tonight about hashtags and the social media photo creation bootcamp, going over a couple of Q&A things, but that's really at the end and just a little bit of time for that. So Alan and I are going to come on right now just so that you can kind of see who we are and all that good stuff. Let me see if I can bring him on and actually bring me on too. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, guys. Alan, you're still muted. Oh, I thought I could unmute you. Okay. Can you hear me or no? Can you hear me? Yes? Oh, that stinks. I really can't hear you.
How
All
about
right,
now?
now. Oh, yeah, I can hear you now. All right, I can mute you, so don't worry about muting yourself.
Okay, I unmuted myself. That's
Oh, cool.
what happened.
Awesome. All right, cool. So say hi.
Hi,
Say
everyone.
hi to everyone. Yeah. All right, so we are just here really to answer your questions today and to make sure that you totally get a grasp on hashtags and how to, use them in your business. So we're going to really start with the presentation, but I just wanted to show you guys that we're like physically really here in live person. All right. All right, Alan, I'm going to mute you again, so bye. Okay. It's going. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Haha. Just kidding. All right, guys, so welcome to today's presentation. And I want to go over a few housekeeping rules first. So the Q&A is open. What that means is you actually get to ask questions live. The Q&A box, there's a couple of ways you can ask questions. I'm actually going to be popping, you can't see it, but I'm going to be popping in and out of Hootsuite. That's where I keep track of everything and make sure that that I can see who's commenting on Facebook and Twitter, and then I'm checking my email, and then I have the actual page itself loaded up to make sure that any questions that you have there. So if you are on the actual live page on relaxationbusinesscoaching.com/live-hangout, then I will make sure that I'm looking at all the comments there as well. So I'm definitely a multitasker. I learned that working for my uncle at an auction house. It was the craziest job I've ever had, so I can multitask like a queen. So that's definitely one of the housekeeping rules that I want to talk about. And then also there's a 45-minute delay. So when I'm asking a question or I'm showing you something, you see it 45 minutes later. So let's get started and go in with a couple more things. So we're using hashtag workwithkristen. So throughout the Hangout, don't forget to take a screenshot or use your phone to take a picture of this screen. Share it on social media. There definitely will be a prize at the end of the Hangout for the most shares. And we all are actually also choosing someone at random to win a full scholarship. You will not be visible on this Hangout today, so no worries. If you're in your PJs, sipping your coffee or your tea, and getting ready, to just hang out in your own living room tonight, no problem with that. You will not be visible on today's Hangout. And even if you are watching this presentation either later tonight or a year from now, I'd still love to see your screenshots of the presentation with the hashtag workwithkristen, because I love, love, love hearing your feedback and just seeing who my peeps are. It just feeds my soul. It's so important to really connect with you in that way. So don't forget to still use the hashtag and take screenshots of the presentation, even if it's not live today. So, like I said, we're giving away a full scholarship to one lucky winner to the Social Media Photo Creation Bootcamp that stays on till the end of today's Hangout. So, yes, I totally spoiled that surprise. And you can enter to win by taking screenshots and using the hashtag workwithkristen right there on the social media platforms. Let me just open up my notes here, guys. Oh, okay. And then also, please ask questions. No question is too small. You know, I teach small business owners that are in the beginning stages of introducing social media into their business. So I've heard them all, and you won't believe how helpful your question is for someone else attending this Hangout. And just remember to have fun. It's going to be a lot of fun today. And we're going to start to get going here. So what to expect on this Hangout? Well, you're going to learn what a hashtag actually is, which I actually think many of you know what a hashtag is, but there are some that do not, and why they are so important. You're definitely going to learn a lot about that. You're going to learn a little bit about me, how social media helped to build my wellness business to a full clientele in 12 months. You're going to meet Alan, even though you just saw him on the call live here on the presentation. We're going to talk to him for a little bit. And then you're going to leave with actionable steps to start creating a buzz on Instagram and Facebook right after this presentation. So very, very important for that. So who am I? I would love for you to get to know me personally and professionally. So I have a loving husband that I've been with for 6 years. We just had our 1-year anniversary this September, so excited. We have a boat. So in the summertime, I actually do most of my marketing from the beach. This is where I get a lot of my many inspirational ideas about what I want my business to be for the year, how I'm working with clients, how I can really help grow their businesses. And being on the beach for me is like this internal creative spark happens. And it really is just my happy place. I'm able to bring my dog Luna with me, and we just hang out on the beach, hang out on the boat. I'm down there at least 4 to 5 times a week in the summer. And that is also running 2 full-time businesses. So I've learned to really schedule my time so that I can run 2 businesses and still enjoy life. I also have a stepson, and I have 3 fur babies, Willa, Scott, and Luna. Like I said, Luna is our rescue dog, and she is actually being trained as a therapy dog to accompany me to nursing homes and hospice care units. She's a very gentle soul, and you know, if I had my own very own children, this is definitely what love would feel like. So here's another picture of me that I wear glasses and I don't own contacts yet. So if you see me on the street and I don't say hi, it's because I really can only see 10 feet in front of me without them. So I really need glasses to see. So, and yes, I do have pink hair. I get asked all the time if it's for breast cancer awareness, and no, it really is just because I like it. I used to own a bath and body company here. That's a picture of me down on the bottom here. And over 10 years ago, I owned that company, and that's really where I started my online journey. I didn't know about blogging. I didn't know about SEO or anything like that. I just knew you needed a website so that people that saw you in person had somewhere else to go online to find you. So that's really how I used to use the web to find out how to use the web to attract local customers to events that I would be at, and how to network with like-minded artisans, artists, and magazines and even newspapers, how to really get press that way. So this is really when having 3,000 followers on MySpace was a generous following. If any of you know what MySpace is, oh my goodness. Facebook has definitely taken over the internet. So currently, I own Relaxation Works Massage, and that's a picture of me working on the upper right-hand corner there. And I live and work in the same town. And when I opened up my practice, I had 5 clients, and I grew that to 500 in 12 months, using lots of marketing practices. But two of the main ones were my website and Facebook. Facebook has definitely changed in the last 4 to 5 years, but there are a lot of marketing techniques that I use that are still applicable today using Facebook, and it really was how I was able to grow my following and attract those local ideal clients that wanted my services and wanted what I had to offer. So my professional history, and really why I'm qualified to teach you savvy business techniques, is because I myself have invested a lot of money into making sure that I know what the heck I'm talking about. We all start from somewhere, we all start from zero, and I wanted to make sure that I was learning from the best. So I've studied with Sandy Krakowski, Fabian Fredrickson, Christine Gallagher. You can see that's a picture of me with her right there at her 3-day live event in New Jersey. Shalene Johnson, and the list can go on and on. And I didn't name everyone here because I just didn't want to take up too much time, but I really did want to show you that I am invested in growing my business and investing in my personal development, my business development, and I really offer that to my clients via either private one-on-one coaching, my inner circle, the monthly inner circle that I run, or when I do trainings like this, like the social media photo creation bootcamp. So how do you turn your life into profits online? How can you do that, right? Everyone wants to know. How does it work? How do you get people that don't even have never met you online to want to spend money with you? I work with a lot of local businesses. So what that means is that if you own a local business, a brick and mortar, some place that someone can walk into, or you walk into someone's home and sell, that is who I speak to the most. Yes, if you own an online business, you can definitely learn from these strategies because I own an online business. That's obviously I know how to do that, but my verbiage and how I connect with my ideal client is through teaching service-based businesses how to grow online. And really, what that means is, how do you attract local customers, people that are in your backyard, like 10 miles radius from your office? How do you get them to find you? So that's what I concentrate on. That's what I make sure that my clients know how to do. So the number one thing that I want you to get out of this is that you really do have to be yourself. I am myself. In my Instagram account, if you were to go there right now, you will see pictures of me. You will see pictures of things that I like. You will see pictures of my animals. That's very strategic. I am not doing that on a whim. That's not just because I like looking at myself, or I think that my animals are so amazing that you need to see them too. That is absolutely not the reason why, although probably a lot of people think that. That is because I'm trying for you to understand who I am, and I want you to understand me. I want you to know that if you do business with me, this is the person you're doing business with. It's very important nowadays to get yourself out in social media and stop hiding behind the computer. So today we are talking about 3 major actions you must take when using photos to grow on Instagram and Facebook. And those 3 are purpose, hashtags, and talking back. There are a lot more steps, but these 3 are really the main ones. These are the core values that will help grow your business. So let's talk about purpose first. What is your life's purpose? What do you love the most? What is the purpose of what you have to offer to your followers? So there's 2 types of purposes here that I'm talking about. Your purpose as a business owner and as a person in life. So that means your personal interests, your personal hobbies, what you stand for, and then the purpose of your social media platform. Today, just for easeability and training purposes, we're only focusing on Instagram and Twitter. I'm sorry, Instagram and Facebook. But the social media photo creation bootcamp is for all platforms, because I'm going to show you how to create images for all platforms so that they all they look amazing on all the platforms. But today it's Instagram and Facebook. So if you were to go and post something on, we'll say Instagram, this is what I want you to ask first. Does this matter to a new follower that knows nothing about me? Will this inspire, uplift, encourage my followers? And will this close the gap on the know, like, and trust factor? Very important questions here. Now, there is twofold happening here. When you ask, does this matter to a new follower that knows nothing about me? Well, when I post a picture of my dog at the beach, that really, a new follower is not going to give, a hoot about that. They're probably there because they want to know more about business tips. But I'm also feeding my current followers and my potential followers. I was listening to a podcast a couple of days ago, and an Instagram expert that teaches, she's very well known, has like hundreds and thousands of followers on Instagram, said this. She said that the only purpose for an Instagram account is to attract new people, and that's it. And so if you're posting behind the scenes of what you do in your business, or pictures of yourself, or things like that, that your followers are going to not give any care in the world about that, and you should really just stick to content that they're looking for. And I'm going to say that I disagree with that. I think you have to feed both beasts, okay? So you have to feed the new followers that come to your site, and then you also need to feed the ones that are really just trying to get to know you and wondering, do I really want to do business with this person? So it's important to incorporate both. So the way that you incorporate that is, if you can see in the circle picture on the left-hand side, I have all these pictures of me, then your clients' wants and needs. You want to inspire them, you want to provide tips and tricks, and then what action you want your follower to take. This right here is a recipe that I really think you should get your pen and paper out and write this down. Take a screenshot of this and share this on all your social media sites with the Work with Kristen hashtag. This right here, your clients' wants and needs, inspiring them, providing tips and tricks, plus your personal life, plus the action you want your followers to take, is the recipe of building your social media sites. It's not just about posting and talking at people. It's not just about posting pictures of you and no business. It's not just about posting all business-related things. If you're a massage therapist and you are trying to gain new followers on your platform, and all you're doing is posting how-to tips for self-care stretches, it will get boring after a while. That's why you need to mix it up. Now, there is a percentage of that, and I share that in the social media photo creation bootcamp. There is a strategic percentage that you should be using when you are sharing it, but for today, these three right here is what you want to concentrate on. So what can you do? What can you post to make sure that you are growing your following? So the next one is hashtags. Obviously, today is all about hashtags, and we're going to talk a lot about hashtags today. A hashtag is a word or phrase preceded by a hashtag, a hash or pound sign, and used to identify messages on a specific topic. So this is the deal, right? We all understand what a physical hashtag is. So the purpose of a hashtag, remember, it's all about the purpose. The purpose of a hashtag is, hashtags are where you find your ideal customers. It's also where your ideal customers find you. If you are on Twitter or you are on Facebook right now, I would love for you to post that. Hashtags are where you find your ideal customers. It's also where your ideal customer finds you. And use that with hashtag workwithkristen. So important, guys, because this is the key to finding those ideal clients, those people that want to work with you. Not just like hoping that, people find you online. Let's just post something out there and then people are just going to come. You could have the best content ever, and you still might not create a great following if you don't have a purpose and purposeful hashtags behind it. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to do your research. I want you to find out who your ideal client is, which you should already know that. If you do not know who your ideal client is and you're in business, then that's totally okay, but we're going to start from fresh. That is going to be your first homework assignment, is to figure out who your ideal client is. So you want to categorize your content so that people are interested, or the people that are interested get to see it. That's what the hashtags do. So I want you to choose 10 hashtags and start using those hashtags with your posts out on social media. So today, I mean, literally like an hour and a half before I was going to be on this call, on this line, I went in my phone and I took some screenshots. So I wanted to show you what it meant to search for hashtags. So I went on Instagram and I searched wellness. Wellness is a very broad hashtag term to use. It's a hashtag term that I would use in my business, not only my massage therapy practice, but also my coaching business, because I work with wellness entrepreneurs like yoga instructors, massage therapists, acupuncturists. So wellness is like, those are where my peeps are at, right? So wellness is a good hashtag to start with, but how can I get super clear about who I truly serve? Wellness also attracts consumers, not just business owners. So for myself, if I was trying to locate some really great, awesome peeps that love business and own a wellness business, I don't know if I would use wellness to do my research, or use the hashtag wellness, because it also talks to consumers, and consumers are not my ideal client. By the way, I see the typo in here, so no worries there. So wellness really wouldn't be my first choice. It's good to look through and see what's going on there, but if I was really like sitting down and trying to get my marketing done, it would not be my first choice of research. Just because there's a lot of consumers in here. And like I said, consumers are not my ideal customer. And when I use ideal customer and ideal client, those are interchangeable. Sometimes ideal patient. They're all the same thing. So if I were to use for researching purposes the hashtag massage school or yoga instructor, that is very much more business related. That is more like I'm going to find a business owner or someone that's training to be a massage therapist, or someone that's training to be a yoga instructor or is a yoga instructor, rather than someone that's seeking yoga. If I was looking for someone that was seeking yoga, and my whole ideal client, my whole profile had to do with someone that was really into fitness and health and taking care of their body on a daily basis, then yoga would be one of my hashtags to search. But as a business owner seeking other business owners in the wellness field, yoga instructor would be more suitable for me. So think about that. There's a difference there. This right here is a big, huge aha moment for some of you, because you were using the wrong hashtags. Even if you understood hashtags a little bit, you were using the wrong type of hashtag. So this is more my target market. There might not be as many posts in massage school or yoga instructor. As you can see, massage school, 3,000 posts. When I looked up wellness, I just want to go back here. I don't even know if that's an option. I don't think it was. But that was like in the hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands. So yes, you get a lot less posts, but it's more quality. And it's better for my purpose as a business owner, really trying to grow online. So searching for hashtags that, you know, would be considered popular hashtags. And you can look this up online or just go on Instagram. I use the hashtag happy, and you can see there was 218 million posts with that hashtag. So compared to massage school with 3,000, if you were to go and put a post up on Instagram and use the hashtag happy, what would end up happening is it would just get lost. It would get so lost, you really would, in seconds, this would be going away, by the way, in seconds. So it would be really hard for you to be seen. So popular hashtags, for the purpose of really trying to grow your platform on Instagram and even on Facebook, because I will say I do think that hashtags are more Instagram centric than Facebook. I think Facebook is still trying to figure it out a little bit. They're just not used as much, but on Instagram they're used a lot. So on using, popular hashtags really aren't the way that you want to grow your business. So they might be fun to look at, but it's a time sucker, guys. You are just going to get all caught up in it, and you're not even going to know that you're wasting your time. You're thinking that you're doing something productive for your business, but really it's ineffective. And hashtags have weight. I need to say this before we move forward. Instagram just announced last week a brand new thing that they're doing, and it's definitely going to change the way I've actually had to rearrange some of my photo creation bootcamp because of the change that they made. What they have now done is when you post a picture, you're allowed up to 30 hashtags, by the way, in that picture. A lot of people don't know that, so that's aha moment number one. You can put up to 30 hashtags per picture. You used to be able to interchange them. So what that meant is you would be able to put 30 hashtags and then all of a sudden delete it and put another different type of 30 hashtags, and you could really do that as many times as you want. And now they've said you can only do that 3 times. So 3 times compared to doing it, infinity times is totally a different, a big change. And the reason why you want to put more hashtags in those pictures is because it attracts different people that are looking for different things. So there's something to think about there, and make sure that you're up on that and you understand that Instagram now only allows you to change it 3 times. I'm going to take a sip of my water here. So if you want to, take a screenshot of this or take a photo of it and share it on your social media platform with the hashtag workwithkristen, that would be great. Okay, so let's talk hashtags again. Here's another great tip. I think we're on tip 3 or 4 here. I wish I numbered them and I didn't. I posted this and I'm looking for 10 yoga instructors to give me some yoga tips, either for growing your business or just for consumers, so that I can create great photos for them and share the tips on my own Instagram account. And what ended up happening here is you can see that there's a circle. I don't know, the circle didn't show up correctly, but it's supposed to be around the very first comment, and you can see that this person posted an @ with their username. So you might be thinking well, what the heck? Why does someone do that? Is that spam? When they don't even post a comment or anything, they just post someone else. No, that is not spam. Do not delete that. What that person is doing is marketing for you. They are actually going right into your account, loving what you have, and they are tagging. That's called tagging. They're mentioning someone else that they think would enjoy this post. So this person that they put here is probably a yoga instructor and will go and hopefully give us some some great tips. So don't ever delete that. So let's talk about real-time talk back. Oh, 1 second, guys. What did I do here? I think I messed up the slide. Okay. Did I really? Maybe I did. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So here we go. Sorry about that. So we're getting back to our 3 major steps to growing your Instagram and Facebook account using hashtags and using purpose and talking back. So the third step is talking back. I talk a lot about this in the social media photo creation bootcamp. And, you know, talking back, that means that you have now attracted people to your site. They're commenting, they're sharing, they're liking what you have to say, they're giving you a heads up, and they really like what you have to offer. So it's really time to make them feel heard and seen. So how do you make someone else feel heard and seen? You acknowledge them, right? You want to make sure that you tag the person you're talking back to. So you @ them and put in their username. And then you can thank them for following you or commenting, or comment back to them if they have a question. You can use emojis. I don't even know how to say that, guys. You know, the smiley faces. If you feel like it, you can do that too. Emojis or something. Maybe that's what they are. You can use that and say, hey, thanks a lot, thumbs up. You know, glad to inspire. I like to use that a lot. So something that just really lets them know that you are hearing them and you see them. And you do this in your own business, right? You do this in your own business every day, every week, every month. You somehow know that if a client either calls you, you call them back. If they email you, you email them back. If they talk to you on social media or ask a question, you're like getting back to them, right? If they're in your office, they're asking you a question, you talk back to them. It's the same thing. Do not take for granted the people that are talking back to you, okay? So talking back, make your followers, again, feel seen and heard, and of course special. And just like you would in your own business with customers and clients, you just want to do the same on social media. I can't stress enough how important this is. And really, Alan has really helped grow our platform on social media by helping me talk back, by really being able to, you know, provide that seen, heard, and special feeling. So talking back is where the fairy glitter gets sprinkled and relationships start to build themselves. Okay, guys, talking back is imperative. You have to be talking back. It is where the relationship starts to snowball. It's where you start to gain those crazy, amazing, loyal followers. You can put all the great content you want. You can take this, the social media photo creation bootcamp. You can create all the great images and put them out every single day. You can put out more images than me with better hashtags or whatever. And if you are not talking back, you are not going to make money. You are not going to attract local, amazing followers. You need to acknowledge them. So we're going to go way back now to the slides that I wanted to start with. Okay. So here's a real-time talking back example. Okay, this is so important, guys. I really hope you're getting this. When I saw this, Anna Nicole's skincare girl, if you are on here, I am listening, okay? I definitely hear you. And she just said, thank you for your motivational words. You're very inspiring. I did some major changes for my business, hoping for the best. Guys, this is not a client of mine. She is a follower on Instagram. I don't even know if she follows me on Facebook. Girl, if you don't follow me on Facebook, you better go over there now. But I absolutely love that she, you know, gave me the love back. The way that I give to my followers is letting them know that they are not alone, that today they can make one change that is going to keep them going. really, it's just amazing. And getting comments back like this really feeds my soul and just reconfirms that what I'm doing works, okay? And I'm going to be teaching you how to do this so that you get people that want to, you know, really follow you and talk back to you. So another result is asking questions to find out what your ideal customer or client wants. I do this in a photo. Sometimes on Facebook, I do it in written word instead of a photo, but usually I'll try to, on Instagram, turn a question into a picture. And I let them know I need your input. I actually did a video training on this and how to set this up, how to do this, and the purpose behind all this. But I just wanted to include it in this presentation because I asked a question, I gave a very definitive answer, either 1, 2, or 3, and then I just listened. And I listened to what people had to say, and time after time again, people talked back to me. And I let them know that I hear them, you know, very, very important. So really great example there. Another real-time talkback result, I woke up one morning and I saw this on my page that I was tagged in someone's update. I said, oh, that's so interesting. I'm with Dr. Wayne Dyer. Why is that? Why am I with that person? Like, he is like the ultimate in, you know, just all things wellness. And when I looked at her comment, she said, I am grateful for, and then listed the people she was grateful for. And she is so grateful for so many brilliant and life-altering messages out there. And that, again, just like filled my soul. And I got right back to her and I said, thank you so much. It's an honor to serve you. You know, and that's what it's all about, guys. As you continue to put yourself out there in a bigger and better way, people will talk back to you. So then I wanted to show you on Facebook really quickly how to use an update with a $5 budget. Now, why am I including this in this presentation? Because I probably am going to be including a bonus in the social media bootcamp as how to quickly set up your Facebook ads so that you are attracting people and that you can hear from people and hear what they have to say. When I am testing something out, when I am trying to get or gauge where my ideal client is at, I ask on social media and I put $5 on it and I see how far it will get me. And this reached almost over 3,300 people here, and people were talking back. They were answering. They were telling me what is going on. Like, what would you do if? I was thinking about creating a brand new training series, and so I needed a couple questions answered, and you guys answered them for me for $5, guys. Okay, so if you are unsure of who your ideal customer is, who your ideal client is, you can definitely go and, you know, on Facebook, even on Instagram, and just ask. Just start asking. Get out there and ask in a bigger and better way. We already talked about that one because I had it mixed up. We talked about that one. Okay, so you ready for the news flash? News flash, guys. Unless you are a celebrity, your followers will not come back to your page every day. Okay? They will not come back to your page every day. They're not going to come back. It is your job to go find them. It is your job to provide content that is shareable so that it reaches their friends and family on social media. So in review, purpose, hashtags, and talking back. You want to get your life, get what your clients want, their needs, inspiring them. You want to get all that nice recipe together. You want to use hashtags, and then you want to talk back to them. So here's the deeper issue. What you post on social media is telling your customer what you are about without even having to meet them. So this takes away the curiosity of, is this business for real? Is it for me? Will it work for me? Etc. Once you begin to build your following, you will get results quicker by knowing what your followers crave. That's the snowball effect, guys, that is going to begin to happen. That snowball effect of, if you continuously post online, if you have the recipe in place, if you have great photos that are shareable, you start with the snowball effect. And when you ask, they will receive, and they will respond to you. They will not respond if you don't inspire, provide great content, and share who you are. Okay, you kind of see the reverse effect here and the circle of life with this issue. So I want to bring on the line Alan, and he is the head here at social media. He's the social media manager here at RBC, and I'm going to see if I can, I just want to talk about him a little bit before I bring him on the line. And he helps with researching our clients, finding content that our clients would absolutely love, and will occasionally maintain our comments on social media. The comments that he maintains are the negative ones. He, whenever there's someone that just like wants to spew their hatred or their negative Nancyisms, I just literally delete, block, goodbye, bye Felicia, bye. I do not deal with any of that stuff. It's not something that I would ever want to bring into my business or even allow on my page. I wouldn't allow anyone to do it in my business, my brick and mortar massage therapy business, and I'm not going to allow it online. End of story. So he has a degree in marketing, but when he came to RBC, he didn't have too much experience with social media. So I really did essentially train him from the ground up in less than maybe 2 months. I mean, within 30 days, we started seeing results, but after about 2 months, he was just like rocking it out. So he has really helped grow my business, increase our following on Twitter and Instagram, and has gotten us to a point where the snowball effect is happening. The snowball effect was happening when I was doing it myself, but because I run 2 businesses and a household, there just is no way that I can do it alone, especially where I have my eyes set on making RBC a high 6-figure business. I really just can't do it all. I am not Superwoman. I don't want to be Superwoman. I do not like working lots and lots of hours. So, I do really try to practice what I preach and hire out. So even if you're your own business, you should definitely have someone with you that is filing, contacting clients, filing client information, answering the phone, etc. for at least 2 hours a month, guys. I talk a lot about this, and I don't want to get off the presentation too much, but really, you need to have help in growing your business. Even solopreneurs need to have people to help them. So it really just helps to get the ball rolling when you are trying to grow your business. So I want to bring Alan on the line here, and let's see if I can do it. Alan, I hope I can do this. Okay, Alan. I'm going to stop this and see if well, there I am. Hi, guys. All right, so let's see if Alan, you can come on here. Where you at, yo? All right, Alan, I'm trying to bring you on, and I think I unmuted you. It says muted, but let's bring you on, Alan. Come on, come on. All right. Alan, in the chat box, can you just let me know if you can hear me, because I'm trying to bring you on. Okay, so you can hear me. Try this. Okay. So I cannot hear you
All
yet.
right. I
Hi.
unmuted myself. It'll let me do it.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. So, Alan, obviously I know you, but I just want you to share a little bit with everyone, really a couple things, but I'll kind of ask you the questions, I guess, because we really didn't really rehearse this too much. And you just kind of
Okay.
let us know. So, what have you learned since kind of coming to RBC, and what have you learned with just hashtags in general and why they're so important?
Well, hashtags are definitely important, especially on platforms like Instagram, where the hashtag is the search term. So without it, people can't search for your content.
Yes.
And then Facebook's also trying to do that. Um, but since they're kind of incorporated a little bit later, people I don't think use the search function as much.
Yeah, I agree.
But on Instagram, that's where people really look for what they're interested in, and it's kind of their own like personal magazine where it's everything that they like. So when you show up in their feed, hopefully it's something that they want to look at, and with the right hashtags, they can search for what they look like and then actually find you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I love that. It's like your own little personal magazine. I never actually thought about it that way. That's
And
so.
Facebook is more like where you connect with like your friends and your family, and then some of the things that you like. But Instagram is more centered around your interests.
Hmm. So I think I want to talk a little bit about really the VIP option that we have in the social media bootcamp, because I'm sure that everyone has, they understand what the social media bootcamp is about. We talked about it a lot. We're offering a VIP option other than just getting the training itself, but we're actually offering a VIP option with you. So what you'll be doing is what? What will you be doing? Why don't you tell them?
Um, Helping people research hashtags for their ideal client and finding people to connect with in their area or whatever their niche is.
Mm-hmm.
Also helping them with their posting strategy so it's not the exact same thing, and make sure that they have a nice bio and everything, and they're utilizing their one link in their profile.
Yes, exactly. So guys, really, Alan is like there to make sure that you are on target with the training. So what that means is, I mean, you're still going to have amazing, amazing results with the training itself, but if you are the type of person that likes to be, held by the hand, Alan is going to do that for you. And Alan, what are we doing? 45 minutes?
Yeah.
So we're going to do the VIP option gets you the 45-minute coaching call with Alan, and you're going to do it. I think we're either going to do it either Google Hangout like this, which is private, guys. It's not public, or a Skype call. Either way, I'm not sure. We haven't really figured that out yet, but at least it gives you the option. So I just wanted to thank you for coming on the line and kind of letting people see that you're real.
Yeah,
I didn't make you up.
yeah, it's been really fun. This is my first live hangout, so it's been a great experience.
Oh, good. This is the first one that I've done a presentation, so hey, we're all in it together, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna go back to the presentation here. So thanks for coming on.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, guys, we're gonna get going here. Okay. So hopefully we are on going here. Hold on. Okay, I think we got everything good. Cool. All right, so now you know who Alan is. That's Alan on a tree, by the way, and Alan didn't even know that I took that picture. Alan, I hope you're okay with that. That was on his Google Plus page, and I thought it was pretty cool. So thank you, Alan, so much for kind of just, getting to know, letting everyone get to know you. So going on with the presentation here, I want to show you results, and I will never tell you anything that I haven't done. So what that means is I am very transparent when it comes to results. I'm very transparent when it comes to not being a pie in the sky type of coach. I see a lot of times out there that there are coaches saying, you can do this and you can do that. And then really they're not really providing the training so that you can do it. What they're doing is just providing an insight to work with them further. So in this training, you will learn exactly what I'm showing you right here. These results are, I have a Google Doc that I share with Alan. And Alan came on with us in June. And this is right here. The screenshot is actually the list of our followers that we have been growing consistently. Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I think it's Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook in this actual picture here in this graph. But we put the date every Monday. We go in, we put the followers that we have, and then we put our initials there. And obviously, Alan has been taking care of this since June. So as you can see, those are some really good results. They're not like hundreds and thousands of followers. No, but they are very, very good results for someone that is growing on a minimal budget. And I'm specifically doing this because this is what I'm teaching you. I am not spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars a day in ads to get people to my sites, okay? I am doing it by providing great content, by talking back, by using hashtags, by doing what I'm teaching you in the social media photo creation bootcamp. So let's just look at Instagram. Instagram in June, we had 533 followers. And guys, I didn't post what was there before, but like I had been trying to grow that platform for a year, and I got it up to that in a year, which is, that's pretty good. That's not bad, but a lot of them were just like, friends and family and just people that were curious. Not too many of my ideal clients. When we started incorporating this process, we now have 848. So we grow. We're continuously growing. I have doubled, if not tripled, my efforts with less work because I have a strategy in place. I know exactly what I'm doing, when I'm posting, how I'm posting, what I'm, all that stuff. And, Alan also helps me with Twitter and Facebook. Pinterest is on our list of things to do because I, am slightly addicted to Pinterest, especially after my wedding. And I would love to really have a bigger presence there, but this is what I teach, guys. I say you need to pick 3. You have to pick 3, and if you're just starting out, I want you to pick 1. I would actually probably concentrate more on, well, I don't know. It really depends on what your business is, but really just pick 1 and go, full force for 6 months. That's what we've been trying to do, and I'm giving you straight results. These are our followers lists, and you should be doing this too, by the way. Just go into Google Docs or an Excel spreadsheet and start keeping track of your followers so you can see what's working, what's not working. Okay, so that's really helpful. All right, so like I said, not pie in the sky. This is not like hundreds and thousands of followers or thousands and tens of thousands of followers, because I'm really trying to do it so that I'm spending minimal money. I already showed you $5 got me tons of comments, tons of feedback, helped me decide where I was going further to serve my clients. That's what we're going to be talking about in the boot camp. This is just a screenshot that I got. I went into the program that we use to really help us even be better strategic, be more strategic with our hashtags and our followings and all that cool stuff in our research. We gained last month 158 new followers, guys. That's awesome. Right on Instagram. So woohoo for us. That's so cool. I think that's a really good result. So now, since we've been really pushing in our social media platforms, making sure that we are providing awesome content for our followers, we have over 20,000 clients across all social media platforms and email. I am just so in gratitude of that, guys. It is such an honor to serve you. It is such an honor for you to just be in a little piece of my life and me in a little piece of your life. And just awesome. Sometimes I have to pinch myself. So really, the results, social media is used to attract people to your local business and email list. But you must create content that your ideal client finds appealing. And there is no other way to do that but through visual marketing, visual art, or AKA your photos. That's what the boot camp's about. It's design plus marketing, right? So results do speak for themselves. So, do you ever feel like this lady? She is having a bad day. You know, you don't know where to start. You've been trying to use social media to market your business, but you find that you're wasting time and maybe you've tried ads, they're not working. Maybe you're not getting any likes. Maybe you're not getting shares or comments. Maybe you're getting tons of likes but no comments, or tons of comments and no likes, or maybe no one's sharing your stuff. You sitting there on the other end of your computer and looking at your social media platform and saying, why is this happening? So I want you to remember this. Take a deep breath in. We're going to do it together. Ready? Don't get frustrated with this new learning curve, okay? I want you to allow yourself to figure out what your customer wants, what you enjoy posting, and what solutions your customer is looking for. Remember this, okay? Do not be frustrated. Number 2, keep in mind the 3 main points we made in this training. Purpose, hashtag, talkback. And number 3, keep trying. I showed you our results. We kept trying. Some weeks were awesome. Other weeks we only had 3 new followers. So what? It is not a numbers game. Yes, you want more followers because you will get more people attracted to your business, but it is more about just creating that connection, building that relationship. It all comes back to the talk back, okay, guys? So let's jump into the social media photo creation bootcamp Q&A. And before I do that, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee here. I have coffee and water. Can you believe I'm drinking coffee at 7 o'clock at night? And I'm going to just check really quickly on the comments on the live stream, and also just see if we have anything going on here. Hold on, guys. Just want to make sure. One more second. We're going to refresh my Hootsuite so I can see if anything came in on Twitter and Facebook. Such a great way to look at all your platforms at once. Okay. All right, cool. So let's jump into the Q&A part of what's the boot camp about and all that good stuff. So this training is 4 weeks long. All the trainings will be delivered via email each Monday by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a live Q&A call that will happen via Google Hangout. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. I really like these, and I'm trying to get more acquainted with Google Hangouts, so I'm not so nervous. I was super nervous to get on this call today, guys. I don't know why, but anything new that I haven't really mastered kind of makes me a little nervy. If you purchase the VIP option that we talked about when we had Alan on, you do get 45-minute coaching session with Alan, and like I said, he will help guide you on your path to really making sure that you are growing your business using social media. So you'll have everything you need to succeed in creating amazing looking photos, but the VIP option is a great option to put you on the fast track. And I'm sure some people are going to ask, why is Alan doing it and not me? The reason why Alan will be offering this is because he is qualified to do so. I've trained him to know exactly what I'm teaching you guys. So it helps free up my schedule. It allows me to really get in and get out with the training. So really, really great stuff there. So what can you expect in the boot camp? I'll be sharing the top apps and online design applications that you will create photos in under 60 seconds. Guys, I'm really going to be able to help you get really clear about your time management. I do not want you to be spending hours on creating a photo. That is not effective time management. That is not going to help grow your business, and do not allow your perfectionism to get the best of you. And believe me, I totally can understand it. Sometimes you just need to close your eyes and say good is good enough. Okay, but what I'm going to be teaching you is how to use these online design applications and the top apps so that when you do make it in 60 seconds, it looks amazing. We're going to talk about conversions and tracking. Even if your photos are beautiful, they might not be converting, and I'm going to show you how to change that and maybe a mistake that you're making that will help convert. So you will get my time-saving apps that I use to post, schedule, follow, and unfollow people on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. This makes my social media platform a marketing machine for low cost and little time. Very, very important, guys, for that. So guess what? Even if you never bought the Social Media Photo Creation Bootcamp, you can still grow your business on social media with the tips that I've shared in today's presentation. So you can still grow online. If you do the purpose, hashtag, and talk back, go through this presentation 4 or 5 times if you have to. However your learning process is. Watch it, listen to it when you're sleeping, listen to it while you're in the shower. I don't know, whatever works for you. But even if you never buy the Photo Creation Bootcamp, you still got a lot of great training today to really grow your business. But what you will learn in the bootcamp will put you on the fast track. So it's just going to take you longer to figure out if you do it yourself. And I've already done all the figure outing. I've already figured out what apps work, what apps really don't work, what apps are a waste of time, what ones are free that work as good as the paid ones, and which platforms will really bring you the most bang for your buck. So the step-by-step guidance in the bootcamp will help you attract local clients that didn't even know you were in business. That's where Alan comes in. He's going to really help with that. It's going to help you teach you the #1 branding issue that many business owners are not doing. It's really simple. It's a click of a button, and there are a lot of you out there that are not doing it, like a lot. I do a lot of research on Instagram and Facebook, and when I'm looking at photos and that you've created yourself and that you're posting, people are making huge mistakes and missing out on lots of opportunity. Like, oh my goodness, it's a lot. So the bootcamp's going to show you how to translate blog posts, articles, classes you have attended, or classes you've even taught, emails you've written, into shareable photos, guys. And this is a trick that it took me a little bit to understand, and now I am just rocking it, and Alan's going to help you with that as well. So teach you how to tweak your posted pictures so they are attracting more comments and shares. And really, it has nothing to do with hashtags. Sometimes you're using the perfect hashtags for your ideal customer or client, and you're still not getting the shares, comments, and likes, and I'm going to teach you really how to do that. So here is the schedule, okay? I'm not going to go over every single little thing here, but we have 4 weeks, and you will receive 3 training videos. The first week is going to be the apps, what tools, how-tos, just so that out the gate you are starting to really grow your business using photos on social media. And you'll be able to create them in record time, which is even better. Week 2, your marketing strategy with Alan. Alan's going to get on the training session with me for that week, and we're going to really show you step by step, click by click, what you need to do. Remember, I teach beginners that do not understand social media, have tried social media, and it has not worked for them. We're going to hold you by your hand. We're going to help you so that you can then turn around and do it yourself in your own business. So you're going to learn in week 1 how to create the photo. Week 2, you're going to really learn how to do a lot of research, okay? Lots of research, so then when you are putting your photos out there, it's getting in the right hands. Week 3, we're doing photo reviews. I actually want you to show me your photos. you're going to get one-on-one personal coaching from me in these photo reviews. We're going to review photos online that are working, photos online that are not working. We're going to review your photos. You're going to send me those via email or the link. We haven't decided which yet. And I'm going to look over them and give you my personal critiques in the boot camp. So that's why it is so imperative that you join the boot camp, so that you can get that personal attention, so you can get those reviews. And I'm going to tell you this, I don't care if 1,000 people sign up for the training, for the boot camp. Every single person will get a photo review. Now, for working with Alan, we only have 5 spots available. He only has room for 5 of you. So there's only 5 VIP spots, but for the boot camp itself, we have up to 1,000, and I will review one photo for each person. If I have time to do more for each person, I will do that too. I am really here to serve you guys as much as possible. So really, getting in the boot camp will get you that personalized attention. And then week 4, the live Q&A. Ellen and I will go over your questions about creating photos, your hashtag strategy, your research strategy, how to turn your social media followers into buyers. There's definitely some do's and don'ts with selling online, and I'm going to teach you that too. And then you have lifelong access. So when you become a boot camper, you will get lifelong access to the boot camp. If I ever do any updates, which I'm sure I'm going to do because social media changes all the time, you will get access free of charge to that. And then you get 24/7 access to all the training. So if you wake up at 3 a.m. and you're like, your brain is swirling, you have the training ready to go for you. So the cost is $97 for the boot camp. I would love for you to have you join us. It starts Monday, October 20th. That's in 4 days, guys. And the VIP option is just $197. That is a $377 value. Such a savings. You can go to social media photo creation boot camp at relaxationbusinesscoaching.com/photo bootcamp. That's where you can find it. And oh my goodness, Alan just said we had over 4,000 likes and 500 comments. Woohoo, that's awesome. Oh, cool. That's great, Alan. I'm glad that you have that info ready to go, and I didn't. That's why Alan does all that kind of stuff. He's so good at that kind of stuff. So the VIP option, we only have 5 available. Once 5 are, it's sold out, okay? We're not going to open that at all. And I really want to see your business grow. I really want to help grow your business, make sure that you have what you need to grow online. So go ahead to relaxationbusinesscoaching.com/photo bootcamp. If you're not seeing this live, still see if it's available. I'm not sure if I'm going to create this as a product after the 4 weeks, or if I'm going to leave this as a live event every once a year or something like that. Still up in the air, guys. I'm the business owner. I get to make those decisions. So I wanted to say it was just so great being with you today. It was great working with you and just having you on the call. And if you're listening to this after the live event, it's great to have you too. Don't forget to take those pictures of the slides that we're doing here and use the hashtag workwithkristen. I would love to connect with you, and just so I know that you got to see this, you got to see the presentation, and really just telling me your biggest aha moment. That would be great. I love hearing that love back. So thanks so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed night. Bye.